Welcome to this video where I will demonstrate the functionality of my application IRIS Airflow provider. So this application leverages the Airflow provider IRIS Python package to enable seamless integration between Apache Airflow and InterSystems IRIS. So Apache Airflow is the leading open source platform to programmatically author, schedule, and monitor data pipelines and workflows. So this is the interface of the Airflow application. We have a DAG here, and these are tasks defined here, and these are the details. So let's move to installation. So in order to install, we need to clone this repository, and then we need to initiate the Airflow metadata database by using this command docker compose up airflow init, and then we have to run this command to initiate IRIS and entire Airflow platform. So I already have this repository here, and I already run the docker compose up commands. So my container is running. So here is the application, and this is the IRIS. So to run the application, we have to navigate to port 8080. Before moving there, let me just quickly go through the docker compose file, which is a very important here. So here we are using multiple containers, using IRIS, and then we have Postgres used for metadata, and we have, this is our application server running on port 8080, and then we have Airflow schedule and DAG processor. So this service will check our DAG folder in intervals of every 30 seconds, and it will just update based on this folder. Here the important thing I have to mention that here we define the volumes. We have 4 folders, so we must have these folders in our folder in our application, the project. So these are DAGs, logs, config, and plugins. And then by default, I'm using here Airflow clone IRIS default environment variable to set up this default connection to IRIS. So this is using the container instance. And now let's go back to the application. So with the application, then we have, so application has 3 sample DAGs. So let me just move to the application here. So just click on this DAGs, and these are the DAGs we have. So by default they are disabled. In order to enable, we just need to toggle this button. So now I have enabled this DAG. So let me just quickly go through the code of this DAG. So in the DAG folder we have these 3 DAGs. So the first one, so here we are importing the IRIS SQL operator from our package, and then we are defining the DAG here with the DAG name, and then we are creating the task here by using IRIS SQL operator. So this is the task ID, and this is the SQL, and by default it's using the default connection. So then this task will create a table. We have another task to insert the record, another task to just select the rows, and these are the sequence of tasks. So it will run based on the schedule defined in the DAG. We can run this as manually as well by clicking this arrow button, trigger, and let's trigger this one. So it's just put it in the queue, and then now its status is running. This is basically defining the schedule. So now it's success. So it's run successfully. To just view the detail, click on the DAG ID, and here we have 3 tasks. So in the create table, you have to click this button, this box. We can see the log, and then we can see the code behind this and the details, using which operator and other information. So same with the select task. So we can see in the log we are getting back the select data. So let me move to the IRIS. So we have this table created by the Airflow with this information. Let me quickly run the other DAGs as well. DAGs, and just enable and just run this trigger. So now it's in the running state, both of them, and okay, this is done, and this is also done. So let me go to the code. Let me go to this one, and we have only one task, just to create and load the data from the IRIS. When we click here, you can see the log, and you can see the values returned, and same way we can see the code as well. And for this tag also, we are reading the data, and from the log we can see the information. Now if I go back to the IRIS, just refresh. So these are the other 2 tables created by other DAGs. So just for example, we can view the record here. So these are the data. So let me go back to the application. So this is the same. We have done this just to view and log and select. Okay, then I go to IRIS connection. So currently we are using the default connection, but we can create the new connection as well. So for this we have to go to admin, connections, and add connection. So let me go back to the application. So in the admin we have to click on connections. Currently no connection is defined, so just click on this button, add connection. Just give the name. So let me give the name which we will use in our this test tag, and the connection type we have to select IRIS, InterSystems IRIS, and the description, and the host is IRIS because this is running on the container. So this is the container name. User name is system by default. Password is sys. Yes, and the port is 1972. This is super server port, and the namespace is user. So let me save. So now our connection is saved. So let's use this new connection by creating a new DAG. So currently we have 3 DAGs. I already have one DAG here for test tag. This is just for this demo purpose. So what it's doing, it's just again getting the IRIS SQL operator from the package and creating the SQL command, and this is our connection ID. So now it's saying, now we are just providing here the connection we just created, and we are creating this table test.airflow demo. So in order to run this one, all we have to do just copy this and just put it in the DAGs folder. So now it's here. We can even just create a new DAG here, right click and create a py file and just provide this information. So for this tag, this is our DAG ID, which will be displayed on the interface and the other information. So let me go back to the application, refresh. So it will take I mean it's running every 30 seconds, after every 30 seconds, so let's wait. If we got any error, it should appear here that there is error in the importing DAG. Otherwise, if there's no error, it will import successfully. So until it will load the tag, let me just quickly go through the package, this IRIS Airflow provider IRIS package application. So basically here we have, this is our package, let me just, and here we are defining the hooks, IRIS hook. So here we are importing a base hook from the Airflow, and then we are using SQL Chemi to just define this connection. So here we are just defining this hook, and here we have our IRIS operator. So we are just importing from the base operator, and then we are just defining the information here. So let me go back, it should be here now. Okay, why it's not here, let me do one thing quickly. So just put something, say error, to make sure it's running. So everything is okay, yes. So let me refresh, we should have an error here. Okay, still it's it will. Let me go back to the package, but let me see why it's not here. We can see the log here. So this is our DAG processor. So saying 3 files. Just let me refresh again. Show that here the error somewhere. That this is there's a let me just see one more time. So DAG, and we are defining this. Okay, the tag, and we have a create table, we have a task. Yeah, should be fine. So why it's not here? Let me run this here, and looks like something wrong with this here. So the username password is Airflow. Okay, so the problem is in our browser. So here it's saying that I got DAG import error. So when I click this one, I can see this is the no module name operator. So let's fix this. So here I have to fix this one. Okay. Now if I go back to the browser to fresh, okay, it's gone. I go to tags. Okay, so here is our new DAG. So just enable and let's run this trigger, and let me see. Okay, it's run successfully. Okay, let's go to the IRIS to make sure if this table is created. Test.airflow demo. So just refresh here, and in the table what was the table? Sorry, it's test.airflow. Okay, so you can see here in here we have this test, and this is a table, airflow table. Okay, so there is an issue here in this what they call Edge, Microsoft Edge, but in Chrome is working fine. But here it should be fine now, I think. Yeah, because it's already imported. Yeah, we can see these tags. So this is done. Then adding new tag is done. So yeah, for this package, I mean, with our Airflow environment, we have to just import, if you install this Airflow provider IRIS. So once we have this package, we can write our tags and we can create the connections. So for more detail, you can just visit this package here. So here I have just put it all these examples. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you.